On the approach, the athlete should pump the arms and drive the legs upwards and forwards to gain speed for the clearance. Yet in this, the athlete fails to generate speed as he does not really drive towards the hurdles. This may be due to the athlete being anxious of hitting the hurdles and possibly injuring himself. When the athlete approaches the hurdle, the drive of the lead leg is performed adequately, with the knee driven up fast with a flexed leg. However, the opposite arm does not drive forward fully enough, which leads to both arms sticking out to provide balance. The problem with this execution is that the leg is driven too high due to performer's anxiety of clipping or hitting the hurdle. The lower part of the leg doesn't start to extend until it gets over the height of the barrier, but it still remains quite flexed throughout the action. This means that the leg cannot snap back down after the hurdles to continue gaining momentum or generate speed. The trail leg is meant to drive the body up by pulling up the knee, but as the performer has cleared the hurdle so high, he just flexes the knee sideways, resulting in more of a flick at the heel rather than sweeping wide and flat. As well as this, the trail leg doesn't drive through. Instead, it tends to go with the motion, probably due to the lack of speed generated. The foot also comes through vertically rather than horizontally, like in the model of Lawrence Clark. As a consequence of these actions, the knee cannot rise or come over the hurdles horizontally, which then doesn't allow the athlete's trail leg to be pulled down rapidly and makes the athlete lose momentum and speed. Throughout the clearance, the arms act as a balance to counteract the rotation produced by the legs. The arm opposite the lead leg should lead the action into the hurdle to drive the lead leg forward. This occurs originally, but as both legs are in the air, the athlete becomes off balance, which results in the arms extending out to the side. This is to counterbalance the athlete due to poor execution of the clearance. The opposite arm then goes backwards but swings round when it should in fact come through in a normal sprinting action. This is yet again a result of being off balance. Once the hurdle is cleared, the lead leg should be snapped back down onto the track as soon as possible to continue the sprinting action. However, the lead leg doesn't snap down with any force due to the clearance being too high, losing most of the momentum he had generated. The rear leg should also be pulled forwards in front of the hurdler so that they can continue the sprint and not compromise their momentum. But yet again, there is no real force provided whilst bringing down the leg, which significantly reduces the speed and loses momentum. More analysis will be provided on the psychology of the athlete on the PowerPoint slides.